All right. So what's up, everybody? So the other day, I had got a comment saying that I need to stop acting white, is what a guest told me the other day. So I found it quite strange. So I had asked her, I said, so what is your definition of acting white? And she said, I don't know, just how you're acting right now. I said, so you don't even have a definition of acting white, but yet you just categorize me as something you don't have a meaning for yourself? I was like, okay. So I was like, so when you say acting white, like just give me some of the thoughts that come across your head. And then she just went on to say the same thing. So I was like, there's one thing you're forgetting. I'm not choosing to grow locks if you thinking that I'm just trying to ignore my culture. But okay, that's cool. So I went on and addressed a few other employees about the same thing. I was like, is there a such thing? I mean, I know my answer, of course, but I was like, is there a such thing as acting white? And they said, yeah, it is. And I said, oh, how? Explain to me. Can you kind of emphasize on that? So they go on and talk about, oh, if you talk proper and if you answer the phone and you're like, hello, how's it going? All, just grammatically correct. And if you have a certain class about yourself, that's acting white. And so I was kind of dumbfounded that, they had the responses of this. So I went on to ask, what is acting black then? And then the answer that I got, I was just like, man, we really failing to teach some of our kids as a whole. I'm not talking about everyone, but as a whole, we're failing to teach our kids on how to view society. So they went on to talk about, if you're acting black, is like basically you're being boisterous, you're just being ignorant, don't have no concern of what's going on around you. Just overall, just meeting every situation with atrocity. It's just nothing good came out of it. Nothing positive came out of acting black from what I got from the responses. So then I had to go and reiterate that there's really, if you think about it, there's no such thing as really acting black versus acting white when you're in the American culture. Now, the only thing I would say is that, yes, we have different ways within each culture that we choose to hold ourselves accountable for. So, but if you think about it, if you celebrate an American holiday, we all know that American holidays are predominantly made Caucasian people of Caucasian descent. Let's put it like that. People whose are Caucasian descent generally have made these American holidays for people who live in the United States to celebrate. That's just one of many examples. But so when you go and you choose to take off President's Day, Christopher Columbus Day, when you go and celebrate Easter, Thanksgiving, Independence Day, all those are predominantly holidays made for people of Caucasian descent because those was generally their accomplishments. If you really want to go into how to really act black, how about you go and look at the actual beliefs of your culture or where you actually came from your bloodline. So if you actually genetically follow your bloodline and see where your people was originally from, and you find out how they go about things in their culture, then you'll be acting the way that you're supposed to act if you want to categorize acting white versus acting black. Because if you're an American, you'll always celebrate predominantly white celebrations.